78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, let's go and get down to the smoke, man. So the Milwaukee Bucks, my Milwaukee Bucks fall to 2-8 to start off the first 10 games of the season. Worst start that I can remember. Just never seen the Bucks look this bad, man. And I've been watching the Bucks for a long time, but this is one of the worst starts I've ever seen. Boston Celtics, the reigning NBA champions, are 9-2. They came into Milwaukee and stood on our neck. The Bucks jumped out to a good lead, scored 40 points in the first quarter to Boston's 30. Second quarter, we outscored Boston again. We scored 29 points, and Boston scored 28. After halftime, the Milwaukee Bucks, for whatever reason, only scored 15 points, and that's with Giannis and Dame on the court. This is a game you can't really blame on Giannis here. Okay, you know me. Everybody gonna get the smoke over here. Giannis don't get no. He don't get no favoritism over here, like he's beyond criticism. But in this game, Giannis was in full beast mode, and Damian Lillard did not show up at all. Bucks scored 15 points in the third quarter, which is unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. The Celtics were getting a lot of ridiculous calls. We're at home in Milwaukee, and now the referees don't even respect us now. We're not even getting the hometown calls no more. Fourth quarter. Third quarter, they outscored us. Celtics scored 29 points to our 15 points. Third quarter, Celtics scored 26 points. We scored 23. Not going to win games scoring low quarters like that. The Bucks have to score at least 30 points in the quarter if we want to guarantee wins. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen playing like this. Let's get down to it. Taurean Prince played 38 minutes. Solid defense. Gave us 9 points. This is one of his better games. 9 rebounds. I wasn't mad at Prince. Prince played a solid game. Okay, for him to be a role player, he should be coming off the bench behind Chris Middleton. We don't have Chris Middleton, so now Prince has to step up in Chris Middleton's spot and do more than what should be required of him to do. Giannis Antetokounmpo played 39 minutes. He was 18 for 29 from the floor, 6 for 10 from the free throw line. He had 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and he had finished the game with 43 points. Okay, Giannis was in full beast mode. He had 27 points in the first half, full attack mode, no nonsense. Big Brook Lopez, 29 points, 2 for 6 from the floor with 6 points. Big Lopez only had 1 rebound, which is totally unacceptable for a guy his size to only be getting 1 rebound. That's about effort. Okay? When Brook Lopez has 1 rebound, that's about effort. Okay? When you're 7 foot tall and you have 1 rebound, that's a stat that jumps out on the sheet that say this guy played a lazy game. This guy did not attack the rim. This guy did not box nobody out. This guy hung around behind the three-point line. That's what they tells me. Matter of fact, Brook Lopez shot 5 threes this game. So that tells you what he was doing. Horrible game by Brook. Damian Lillard, horrible game by Dame. Dame played 36 minutes, I believe. 4 for 15 from the floor, 1 for 8 from the three-point line. Back-to-back games where Dame sucked. Okay? I know Dame's going to bounce back and he's going to have a game. He's scoring 30. But look, bro, we need you to be, if you're the number 2 dude, you can't be having sucky games like this, bro. When Giannis is on fire like that, we need you to at least be able to give us 25. Dame gives us 25 points. 23 points, we win the game. See what I'm saying? We win the game. That's not asking for a lot from a guy caliber Dame Lillard. I understand he's going to have off nights, but, bro, come on, fam. There's too many off nights happening right now. Andre Jackson, the homie, Andre Jackson, the youngster, came out there and played phenomenal defense. I really like what Andre Jackson was doing. I saw him jumping all over the place, you know what I'm saying, getting crucial rebounds and really putting his all, diving for loose balls. He was doing what he had to do. Bobby Portis had a good game offensively. Bobby had 7 rebounds, 15 points. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby had a nice bounce back game from the horrible game he had last against the Knicks. Pat Connaughton, this is probably his first or second best game this whole year out of the 10 games we played. And that's not saying a lot. He had 7 points. Um, he played 13 minutes. So Doc Rivers is slowly cutting Pat Connaughton's minutes, which is a good thing because Pat Connaughton be getting cooked on defense all the time. AJ Green, the homie, young pistol starter. William H. Bonney, Billy the Kid, still playing phenomenal basketball. 27 minutes, 4 for 6 from the floor, 12 points. AJ's playing phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And AJ's effort is what surprised me. I love the effort of AJ Green. I saw him several times diving for loose balls, fighting for loose balls. A lot of the Bucks players are playing very lazy. These older guys they're not fighting like that. You know what I'm saying? But AJ Green is. Rollins, I was very impressed with him and his effort. He played very good, solid defense. The stats don't show all of that stuff, but he played very good. Actually, the stats do say he had 3 blocks here, but I saw him playing some real good defense, Rollins. Now, let's get to the controversy, okay? So the Bucks lose, but the controversy after the game, is during the game, Jaylen Brown was called for it was called for a foul on Giannis. Giannis was going up for a shot, and Jaylen Brown put out his forearm and hit Giannis in the rib cage. Okay, going back down court, Giannis was guarding Jaylen Brown this game too, for the most part, and Giannis shut down Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, I think he had like 14 points or something like that. Giannis pretty much shut him down. But when they were going back down court, Giannis reached his hand out to say, give me 5, whatever, and like we all good. Jaylen Brown reached out to shake Giannis' hand. And Giannis pulled his hand back and pulled it, wiped it over his head, like to say psych type of thing, like we used to do when we was kids, whatever. So then Giannis went back, just as kind of say I'm playing, went back to shake his hand, but Jaylen Brown didn't want to play at that moment, right? I guess he was embarrassed or whatever. So after the game, the reporters, with their messy, childish self, the reporters asked Jaylen Brown about that exchange, okay? Jaylen Brown said, Giannis is childish. Well, he said Giannis is a child. That's what he said. He said Giannis is a child. He said, I'm more focused on winning the game. I'm out to try to help my teammates win the game. That's all. So Giannis is in the post-game press conference, laughing it up like he always does. It irritates me, which is why I don't like watching the Giannis's post-game press conferences, because it's like this laugh to keep from crying type of thing Giannis does, and it's irritating to me to watch. But I've been watching. I mean, that's just who he is. He's been doing it for years. And but Giannis, after losses, will sit down and goof around with the reporters and stuff like that. And they asked him about what happened with Jaylen Brown, and Giannis said he was just basically playing with him or whatever. And Giannis was shocked that Jaylen Brown was offended by it, all that kind of stuff. But regardless of the fact, this is what I've been trying to tell people for years now about the Bucks. I love Giannis. He's our best player. You know what I'm saying? It's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. Giannis is the best player the Bucks has ever had, in my opinion. Now, Giannis' leadership sometimes comes into question, because at times like this, you don't need to be laughing and joking and playing around. Other teams don't take the Bucks serious. They don't fear us. If our leader is always smiling and giggling, after losses, and eating chicken wings and dressing up like Mr. Potato Head, and I understand you have to have sometimes you have to have a smile on your face to keep from crying, and you don't want to walk around mad and frustrated all the time. So you got to try to. I understand, and that's Giannis' personality. I'm not saying he needs to be walking around here with a fake attitude, a fake Mr. Tough Guy attitude, because that would just enrage me as well. But Giannis has to grow up, and this is going to be his personality. I get that part. He's going to be a jokester and a playing guy, and I want him to keep that attitude. But you can't do that like that after losses. You just can't, bro. You can't, because if you get a perception that you don't care, fans going to stop coming to the games. They're going to stop caring. The teammates ain't going to put the effort they need to put in out. They're not going to put out the effort they should be putting out. That's just what it is, you know. And Damian Lillard needs to do something. He got to figure out some more ways to score. Dame shot a lot of air balls today. The Bucks are horrible at setting screens. I don't know what they're doing with setting these screens. It's just I don't know what the Bucks are doing. Our offense looks horrible, bro. Our offense looks so much better under Adrian Griffin. This Doc Rivers offense is absolutely horrendous. I don't know what this is, but Doc is looking horrible right now. Doc is getting embarrassed. He's embarrassing us. I'm telling you, the only thing that's saving Doc right now is the fact that the Bucks are still paying Mike Budenholzer and Adrian Griffin. I believe after this season, Mike Budenholzer goes off for the books. I think. And if he does, they're going to fire Doc. I'll tell you that right now. Doc going to be fired. They're going to let Darvin Ham take over or something like that. Unless the Bucks have some remarkable turnaround, miraculous turnaround, and they still can. It's 10 games in. But, yeah, it has to be some got to give here, man. A lot of these, listen, we could have won this game. We could have won those 2 games versus the Cavaliers. But it's a few games this year we were supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? And, now we got a couple easy games. They're supposed to be easy games coming up with the Raptors and the Pistons, but they ain't going to be easy games. Because, I don't know what our offense is doing. Our defense is horrible. Everybody scores on us. Every team we play, always have 5-6 guys in double figures. So we're going to see. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. I'm up out of here. Deuces.